¿Qué pasó, familia? Welcome back to Northside LDN, and today we got a special one, Arsenal versus Crystal Palace preview, and we got my main guy over here. How you doing, bro? How's it going?
I'm good. I'm blessed. Listen, the Premier League is back, so crazy excited about that, and it's a tough one for us, but hey, we'll chop it up.
Listen, let's get straight into Crystal Palace first. I mean, what's been going on? Have you been happy with your transfer window so far? Have you guys been improving? How did your pre-season go? Let us know. What's the rundown right now? What can Arsenal be expecting? First game of the season. What can we expect from Crystal Palace?
Let's start with the transfers. So we brought 4 players in. Sam Johnston on a free transfer from West Brom, goalkeeper. He's currently got a minor thigh injury, so he won't take part tomorrow, but he will be expected to be our number 1 in the upcoming future. Malcolm Ebiowei, who was linked with Man United as well. So we managed to get him as well from Derby. Chris Richards just recently signed. He's a centre-back, but he can also play right back and left back, I believe, from Bayern Munich. But the main one was Chet Decore. He's effectively going to replace Cheku Kouyaté in the 6th role, you know, and listen, Kouyaté, loyal servant to us, did wonders for us, but now we've got a dynamic defensive midfielder who can actually pass as well. You know, that signing was huge. Very, very huge for us. Going on to obviously... Say again, sorry?
How much did you buy him for?
18, and I think with add-ons it'll go to like 24, 25 or something like that.
Okay, yeah.
So that's kind of in and around our budget, to be honest. Like, we ain't financially blessed like that, you know what I mean? So we have to box clever. Pre-season we had to split our squad, mainly because of the vaccination rule in Singapore and Australia. So most of our youngsters went off to Singapore and Australia, whilst most of our senior squad stayed here. Had a good preseason, very good preseason, I feel, which was culminated in we beat Montpellier 4-2 last Saturday, with everyone back together. So yeah, we're looking sharp. We're looking ready. Now, to answer your final question about what to Arsenal to expect, you know how it is under the lights at Selhurst Park. It's going to go off. Like, the atmosphere is going to be buzz. It's going to be mad. It's going to be crazy. However, I'm going to keep my feet on the ground. Personally, the addition of Jesus Zinchenko has brought you up another level. When we played you last season at Selhurst Park, we found it easy because Lacazette's not really a threat in behind. So we could play a higher line. I don't think we could do that against Jesus. It will be suicide, you know. So I'll take a draw. Honestly, I'll take a draw. I think it's going to be a difficult game, but I'm looking forward to it. Can't wait to be in the ground. It's going to be crazy. It's going to be crazy.
Fair enough. I mean, is out of all the signings that you've got this transfer window, which ones are going to be a starter in the lineup? Are we going to be looking? Obviously, Gallagher's gone back to Chelsea. You lot had Gallagher. He's gone back. Now, You've got Eze, that I heard a lot of Crystal Palace fans saying that you didn't see the best of him last season because he was out injured for a long periods of last season. So is the fact that Eze is now stepping up, do you think, and I heard some Crystal Palace fans saying that Eze's been looking very sharp pre-season, stuff like that.
Unbelievable.
Does that soften out the blow of Gallagher going back to Chelsea?
It really does. Now, the thing is with Gallagher, what he does well is his press is stupid. Like, his pressing ability was phenomenal. But what I would say regarding Eze, he's better on the ball.
Right.
He's so much better on the ball. Comfortable, can dribble, drive with the ball, assist, all of that. So that's what he'll bring different to what Gallagher will do. So I think what we're going to end up doing for the meantime until we get another centre midfielder in is we'll use Slop as the legs. The more of the running in the midfield and stuff. So hopefully that will work in our favour and stuff. But Gallagher is a big loss, to be honest, for what he gave us. To start, Decore is going to start. Johnston will start when he's fit. And Richards, I think he'll just be bedded in. He'll be bedded in.
So, going into the transfer window, what was the position that you wanted to be addressed? And do you feel like you guys have addressed the weaknesses in your squad that you wanted to strengthen?
So, no, we haven't, personally. Not fully. We still need a cover left back because Tariq Mitchell's been phenomenal. But towards the back end of the season, he got injured. He played 50 plus games for us. So I feel like we need a backup left back. Now, I'm assuming Jairo Riederveld's going to cover that and be our number 2 left back, which he does a decent job there, but he's not a natural left back. At right back, if Chris Richards doesn't play there, because he can play right back, but he's naturally a centre back. If he doesn't play there, then we still got Klein and Ward. There's rumours that Aaron Wan-Bissaka might come in on loan, so that's still an area to address. And obviously, the big one is centre mid. I think we need just one more centre midfielder because Schlupp is 31, Maka 33, Luca's still there. He's 34, 35. So we just need a younger midfielder to come in. Hopefully, we can find one before the window closes.
Yeah, fair enough. I mean, for me, I'm not confident. I'm not confident at this at all. And the reason is because we have not strengthened the positions that we needed to strengthen this transfer window. I know the window's not over, but we're still dragging our feet about Tielemans. We're still dragging our feet about, if we're even going to go in and show interest in Madison, somebody that I think we should go out there and go for. We still don't know, what's going on with defensive midfielder. We're going to go for Savic. We didn't go for Basuma. So I'm still seeing a lot of weaknesses here. And I think a game is won and lost in the midfield. And our midfield is easily the weakest at the top 6. And we already know that we struggle against you guys, especially you lot at home. So the crowd's going to be behind you lot. And I don't see that still in the midfield for Arsenal. I know we got Thomas Partey, but he's more box-to-box than CDM. Alongside him, we've got Granit Xhaka. And yes, he had a decent pre-season, but when the season starts, you're going to see his deficiencies. And I did see some of the all or nothing people. Make sure you stay tuned because Saturday I will be doing my review for episode 1 to 3. Tomorrow's going to be way too hectic doing the live and my reaction for me to do that. So for me, 2-footed tackles, against teams, and this is what we're going to expect from Granit Xhaka, and this is what happens when you lot outrun our midfield. This is what he's prone to doing. Then you've got Odegaard and Fabio Vieira, two midfielders that are still project youth. They're not world class. They're not amazing. They've got potential. But at the end of the day, until you fulfill that potential, all it is potential. And they're not there yet, So as much as they're okay, Fabio Vieira, we ain't even seen if he can adapt from the Portuguese league, the safe strong up to the strongest league, which is the Premier League. I don't know, especially if he does debut, what a match to debut to. Selhurst Park, where you guys are going to be behind your players. It's always a loud atmosphere. Do you know what I mean? The fans are going to be right behind it. I really don't know. At right back, we're playing Ben White. The guy's not good enough. He's not good. Defensively, he's shocking. And his best attribute is not even being fast. So he's not really going to be a threat on the right-hand side. Because right now, Saliba, for me, it should be Saliba and Gabriel as a centre-back pairing. Saliba's looking great. And if he can transmit that form he had in pre-season into the league, then we really got a good centre-back on our hands. Tierney, obviously we've got Tierney and Zinchenko. So the left-hand side, I'm actually not too worried about. Tierney's a little bit injury-prone, but I'm more than happy for Zinchenko to take his place. But there's still a lot of holes in this team. Gabriel is going to be up for it. I can't wait to see him. But I know it's the first game of the season, but if anything happens to Gabriel Jesus or he goes in a bad run, we have no one else, to step up to the plate. Our wingers, we have no rotation. Everyone's talking about the first 11 looks great, but when we put the second 11, it was the same putaria that I've been talking about for the last couple of months. The backup players are dead, and people say, "Oh, but that's backup." Yeah, these backup, we're gonna have to use them. We're not going to go for a season without suspension to nobody or without injuries. So I'm not that up for it. And the worst thing of all, we still got this manager, Arteta, in. That he ain't good enough. And Vieira seems to... Do you remember last time we spoke, and you even said to me, you would not take Arteta over Vieira? Clarify that statement again. And do you regret it?
I don't, honestly. For a manager to come and park the bus counter-attacking, rely on Wilfred Zaha's side into a ball possession, you don't want to come to Sellers Park sort of side. I mean, when you look at Spurs last season, I think they came to us and we had 65% possession. Harry Kane didn't have a touch of the ball in the box. And it was just like, it's just the football we're playing. So I can see your logic behind Arteta, where obviously he's had millions of pounds to spend and years to do it. Vieira spent 60 million last season and had 3 months and managed to have an identity, So I'm looking forward to see how we develop even further.
I mean, this is the problem. I mean, we brought in players like Trusty, and my guy's going straight out on loan. I mean, we are talking about the match, and I'm going to stick to topic. We're talking about us coming up against you guys. But the thing is, we haven't looked great coming up against you lot. You know what I mean? You've become almost our bogey team under Arteta, in my opinion. And I don't feel like we've strengthened enough for me to come in to this match preview and say, you know what, I'm gonna put my chest up and say, you know what, we're gonna slap you. Which is, with all due respect, I should feel like that. The money that my club spend, the stature of my club, I should feel like that. But everything that I was moaning about last season, I can still moan about this season because it has not been addressed. Like I said, which are the players that you guys got that you think that we should look out for?
Check the Corey. Honestly, he's going to allow the likes of Eze to just roam free. And as you mentioned earlier, Eze, he has come back a different animal. Honestly, I think he's already got like 2 or 3 goals in pre-season. So I know it's pre-season, but it's good to see that he's scoring goals. If you watch the highlights with against Montpellier, if you see he flicks the ball over the player's head, and then sets up Zaha, it was unbelievable. He's going to be good. Obviously, Zaha as well. One player who I'm not his biggest fan, but I think he will be very key tomorrow, will be Jordan Ayew. He's not the best going forward or anything like that. He probably won't score. But when the ball comes up to him, he knows how to hold it up and he knows how to buy fouls. And if we're under the cosh, that's going to be very important for us to at least try and get up the pitch, and he'll also help defensively. So hopefully he has a good game because once again, Elise is not fit to play against you guys. And that's so annoying.
Oh, he's not? How come he's out? I rate him.
Foot injury.
How long he's going to be out for?
He should be back by the Villa game, which is our 3rd game of the season.
Okay.
So he's back in full training now.
Okay.
He just won't make this game or the Liverpool game.
Thank God, because I actually like it. You know what? You actually got youngsters that I like. Like, I'm not saying I don't like none of our youngsters, but you know, in terms of midfielders, like I rate Eze, I rate Olise. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Where did you not get him from? Reading? Was it Reading?
Olise from Reading, 8 million. Eze from QPR the season before, 12 mil.
There you go, absolute baller.
There's business in the Championship. There's some ballers out there.
Is that where you guys mainly shop in the Championship?
Yeah, Dougie Freeman's been very smart, with his business. Even Luke Planja and Malcolm Ebuwe both came from Derby.
Okay.
Both on a free transfer, but we gave Derby money so that because obviously they had financial problems, so we could chuck them $1 million here, 500k here for them. They're both Championship players. Both Championship players. There's a market out there for it. There's some good talent in there.
100%. I mean, Vardy came from there. We've seen other players come from there. Do you know what I mean? Even Ivan Toney, a striker that I would take at Arsenal, has come from there. I mean, I've been barking on that we should take him on. He's not going to cost that much. His wages, they'll increase. They ain't going to increase that much. You know what I mean? What's he on? Probably 40k a week, maybe less.
Yeah.
You know
he should definitely be cheap after he said F Brentford. I'm actually surprised no one's gone in for him.
Do you know what I mean? Do you know what? I think there's a little bit of snobbiness from fans sometimes. If his name was Tonaldinho, you know what I mean? then all of a sudden, these men will be gassing him up. But because he's not, he ain't that good. People were gassing up with Richarlison, Right, Richarlison ain't much better than Tony. Like Richarlison's good, but he ain't world class, and neither's Ivan Tony. But it's like because Richarlison's Brazilian, a lot more people give him a lot more praise because of where he's from.
That's a
You
good
get what
point,
I'm saying?
actually. That's a good point.
Like I just feel like there's a lot of that in football. Like we talk about British tax, yeah, but at the same time, like if you're from like international kind of elite nations that win World Cups and that, all of a sudden you have to be a baller. Do you know what I'm saying? You have to be a baller. Whereas other players get overlooked. I think there's a lot of English players that get overlooked. I think Tomori as well from AC Milan, he's levels above Maguire. I don't know how he doesn't get into the England team, but he's not flavour of the month. You know what I mean?
Mark Gay as well.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Mark Gay him and Tomori should be the starting centre backs.
It's mad.
It's Maguire and Mings.
And what's mad, yeah, is Maguire's face looks like a car crash, bro. His face is horrendous. Not that I care.
Is terrible.
This guy, yeah, could never do, bro. Do you remember when Hart was doing the head and shoulders? You could never have Maguire doing head and shoulders. It's a cara feio. You know what I'm saying? Like we say in Portugal, bro. Feio. This guy is butters, bro. But listen, I don't care, bro. Because Ribery was ugly, but he was a baller. Listen,
it was cold.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, I don't care. But listen, I mean, at the end of the day, you guys are finding gems. We're getting players in and loaning them straight out. Lokonga and Tavares, they're getting loaned out straight away. We only just bought them in the summer that we spent 150 million. That was the best summer ever, apparently.
Yeah.
But most of the players that we bought are going to go out on loan. Now, looking at you guys, do you not feel like you should have strengthened in getting a better striker?
It's a tough one, you know.
Because you guys don't actually have a prolific striker.
Yeah, you know, it's so tough. I think this year will tell us. I think this is the year for both Edouard and Arteta to like really step up. Because Zaha got 15 goals in the league last season from left wing. Edouard is actually a clinical striker. The problem Edouard had, and this is why he got dropped, is that he didn't work hard enough.
Okay.
Now in pre-season, I've seen glimpses where he's looking to change because I think he's realised, right, I'm the number 2 now. Because the only reason Arteta's in is that he worked hard. So, like, fair play to him, you know. I would say after this season, if none of our strikers are hitting 10 goals, then we need to be looking elsewhere. Because we're now becoming a team that are getting chances. We need to start taking them.
Yeah, no, 100%. I feel like you guys have been too reliant on Zaha's goals for way too long, where you should be transitioning away from that. Because eventually 100%. This guy is either going to go downhill. How old is he now? 29? 30? You know what I mean? Like you need to, yeah, exactly, 29. Like eventually he's going to be, you know, on the wrong side of 30 and he's going to be declining. And also to make you guys less predictable, you need other people that are going to be dangerous, that's going to chip in with goals. If you have multiple players up front that can chip in at least 10 to 15 goals each, that takes the burden straight away off Zaha. I think that's the one thing about Palace, is you know who your main guy is and it's easier to nullify you. And this is why the other day when I was talking about, I was on yesterday, was it yesterday? I can't even remember. Yeah, yesterday I was on Arsenal Diesel's channel, and I was saying about Ronaldo at Man United. It's easy to nullify them because when you got Ronaldo, he demands the ball, and when you know that's the main guy to demand the ball, then you already know 2 man on him, and most time, you know what I mean, you're going to nullify him. If you can score 2 goals, it'll be all right, because if you nullify him, then he's only going to really put in one of the chances per game. So I think it's the same issue with you guys. I think you guys have been relying way too long on Zaha.
Way too, 100%. And this is why I'm glad Eze's back.
What's that?
This is why I'm glad Eze's back, because he just gives us something different. Now, when he's back, and when Elise's back as well, and them 3 playing as a 3, our centre forward's got no excuses not to score goals. Personally, imagine getting fed from Zaha, Eze, and Elise feeding you. Crazy.
Is Benteke still there?
Yeah. We're trying. I think.
What's going on?
I think he'll be gone at the end of the window. I think Wolves are looking at him.
He needs to bounce. This guy. It needs to bounce.
I think Wolves are looking. I'm hoping Wolves take him. He's taking up 120k a week. We need to just invest that money elsewhere.
Wait. How much money is Benteke on?
120.
Puta que pariu. This guy is rubbing living, fam.
Yeah, it's the Roy Hodgson tax boy. When we signed him, it's peak.
What is
Like,
this guy doing?
honestly, he's had no reason to leave. He's sitting there in a London club, chilling.
Wait, how many years has he got left on his contract?
I think one more after this, so that's why we're trying to get rid of him now.
Right. Do you think he'll leave, or do you think he'll just sit on it and be an arse about it?
I'm hoping he leaves, man.
You know these men, bro. When they get the big stimulus,
When they get the bag, yeah.
Premier League, they sit on it. Look at Rob Holding. Look at Xhaka, bro. They're like, yo, I can't get this nowhere else. I'm staying. You know what I mean? You know, like in Wolf of Wall Street, when the guy's like, I'm staying, and then
I ain't going.
Yeah.
I ain't going.
I ain't going. You know what I mean? These fools da puta, man. Robbing money, bro. I swear down. But it's mad. But yeah, man, when you look at your front three, I mean, who do you think you're gonna go with for your front three?
Zaha and Ayew are definite. I can't tell you who the centre forward will be. I have no idea whether it be Edward or Mateta.
Okay. So, I mean, in terms of wingers, you guys are not looking at any other wingers?
No, because we're just waiting for Lisa to get fit. And we also signed Malcolm Eboué, he's like in a similar mode to Elise.
Okay, fair enough.
So,
obviously,
yeah.
Is it Decore that you lot bought for the midfield?
Unbelievable.
Yeah?
He's
You rate him, yeah?
Oh my gosh. And just seeing him in live in person, it's just awareness. Like, the ball got played into him, and like he dropped a shoulder. When I mean the Montpellier midfielder, phew, and he just took it the other way, he just sent him shots. Like, and it's just those little intricacies, those little things where it's just great awareness, great passing. You know, his recovery run is really good as well. Like, obviously, and it allows us to just play with one DM rather than two, which helps. So.
Okay, so what can we expect from your midfield? What do you think Vieira will say?
Energy. These are just going to be running.
And who will play in that midfield?
Decore, Schlupp, and Eze, I reckon.
Decore, Schlupp, and Eze. Okay. Fair enough. I mean, defensively, obviously, you guys are more of a counter-attacking football team. Do you not want any other defensive players coming in? Are you linked to any defensive players? You want any upgrades in that position? Or?
So basically, we've got another centre back. We've got another centre back in Chris Richards. I think Aaron Wan-Bissaka will probably come in on loan by the end of the window. And lastly, we just need cover at left back. Just need cover at left back personally.
Fair enough.
But either way, like I said, looking forward to it.
No, fair enough. I mean, what is as a Crystal Palace fan, like, and I don't mean no shade by this, what is your target for this season? Because last season, you finished 12th, didn't you? Yeah.
You know what's mad with last season? I think we dropped so many different points and so on and so forth. You know, conceding last minute goals, etc. Anything between 9th and 12th, I'll be happy with again. It's a slow transition. Slow transition and such. But we're heading in the right direction. Before, we were just trying to survive. So we've come a long way. We've definitely come a long way. I'm just going to quickly switch up my setup real quick. I'll be like 2 seconds.
No worries. Yeah, I mean, for me, I just feel like we really need to be, with the high tempo and the way we're pressing against Sevilla, coming up against Crystal Palace, because for me, I still got a lot of questions about Odegaard. I think when teams open up, teams that don't play like Crystal Palace, I think Odegaard looks very good. When teams sit back and hit us on the counter, Odegaard isn't that great. I don't see him breaking down defenses, 2 banks of 4. He's not very good. He'll go backwards and sideways, and he's not and this is probably why I rate Emil Smith-Rowe above Odegaard, because I think Odegaard asks more question of the opposition team. That's the way I feel about Emil Smith-Rowe, and this is why I prefer him. I like players like that. I like players like Martinelli that go straight and direct to the opposition and ask questions of the defense, try to draw players out of position. Odegaard doesn't do that. So I would rather go and see Arsenal playing Emil Smith-Rowe in the 10 than Odegaard. Odegaard gets too complacent and likes to play it safe. When you're playing as a number 10, you need to be a bit more risky, especially against a team that sets up defensively very rigid and hard to break down and are drilled into how to defend. You need somebody that's going to draw them out. We've got Martinelli on the left that can do that, but we also need a number 10 that's also going to contribute and do that. Gabriel Jesus is going to receive the ball and look in whoever's making the runs, Odegaard's not going to make the overlapping runs. Emil Smith-Rowe will be willing to do that. Emil Smith-Rowe will be willing to dribble with the ball and try to, draw out your defense to create holes and pockets. And I don't see that from Odegaard. And that is what I want to see. Saka, you already know he's going to be direct. And this is why a lot of times he's a starter for us and he's played very, very well. I do think playing with Gabriel Jesus and linking up play may be able to, move around your defense and try and catch one of your players out of position. But we need people, Gabriel Jesus is so good him grabbing the ball and holding the ball. But we had the same problem with Lacazette. If he's holding the ball and nobody else is making any runs, then it's pointless. It's pointless. Do you know what I'm saying? So we need movement. And what I saw from our preseason against Chelsea, our preseason match against Sevilla, is us pressing high, pressing constantly, putting pressure, winning back the ball, not allowing the team to settle and create a counter-attack against us. And if we can continue this, then I will be happy. I've been more than vexed and calling Arteta filhos da puta, calling Edu filho da mãe, calling the Conquis filho da vaca, because in the North London derby, like anyone that's already seen the All or Nothing first 3 episodes that have been out, in the North London derby, we completely dismantled Tottenham in the first 45 minutes, and we played old Arsene Wenger style football, one-touch football, moving the ball. And when I saw that, I said, right, this team has the ability to play like that, so why aren't we playing like that? Why aren't we playing that week in, week out? Now, I understand when you go up against different teams, sometimes you have to, there has to be a variation of your tactic. And sometimes you have to play it tactically. Or if you're in the lead for the last 15, 20 minutes, you may have to sit back and hold the lead and be rigid. And you know what I mean? So there's moments where there's allowances. Of course, you have to manage the game. But I don't see that on a consistent basis. In preseason, I've been seeing that in more of a consistent basis. But we've seen Arsenal have always had this reputation in the last 18 years to perform when pressure is off. And preseason are friendlies. Are we going to be able to do that when the pressure is on? That is what I want. Because consistently, we don't do it when the pressure's on. What do you think about that?
Yeah, it'd be very interesting to see. I mean, I guess the difference between this season and last season is that you didn't go into the season with a good run of form anyway from preseason. I think you lost pretty much all your preseason games, where this time you have won all of them, I believe. Apart from, I think, those behind doors ones and stuff. Another factor I think which has helped is that you've got your business done early. I know you don't feel like it's complete, but at least it's done early so that they've been able to play with each other and so on and so forth. Your press is crazy. Yeah, it is. It is. And if we keep, because we've started literally playing out from the back last season, we need to be very careful with how we do that because we could give away opportunities. So just for tomorrow, I know whatever lie, I would go back to the Roy Hodgson way of playing. Just for tomorrow. Because I think you're going to press us like very heavily, especially the first half an hour. And if we can bypass that, maybe then we can play. I think we need to utilize the fact that Ben White's playing right back potentially and just knock balls into the channels constantly and just let Zaha chase it, to just have an outlet. Because the one thing we don't want to do is...
I'd focus on our right-hand side because it looks like from pre-season, I'm assuming, that we're going to play Ben White as a right-back. Now, this guy defensively, bro, I'm telling you, this guy...
He's not good.
That is shocking. My God, meu Deus. Shocking, bro. Defensively, Shocking, bro. And I'm telling you right now, when the season starts, this guy's gonna get exploited once again. Don't forget, Sissoko put this guy on his ass, bro. Sissoko, bro, and his kneecaps are gone. They've been gone since 2010, bro. You know what I'm saying? And this guy put him on his ass. The guy doesn't have recovery pace, and the guy defensively is naive. And I think that is a side you guys should be targeting. Also,
I agree.
Xhaka as well, playing as in a pivot between him and Partey. I would, if I was a Crystal Palace fan, I'd be targeting that as well.
I am hoping that Eze just lurks around him to just get him sent off.
Bro, you know this guy. He'll always do something stupid. He'll pull back the shirt. He'll do like a UFC tackle. You know what I'm saying? This guy will do something, bro. You know what I'm saying? He'll start doing the sweet chin music like he's Shawn Michaels on WWE. Bro, this fool will do anything, bro. And the thing is, yeah, I don't mind players doing dark arts here, but do it smart. You remember Pepe, the centre back that was at Real Madrid?
Oh, he was the king of dark arts.
Him and Ramos. Leave me out, bro. Them man there, the dirtiest scumbags, but they do it so sly, bro. I swear down.
And at most get a yellow card.
And you're like, how did the ref not see, bro? These sneaky weasels, bro. I swear down. Do you know what I'm saying? I think playing the dark arts is a fine line. Jacques has never ever been able to master that. And then he gets his back up. Oh, why me? Why me? Why is everyone looking at? We're looking at you because you're being an idiot, filo da puta. We're 1-0 down. You're throwing away the game. And also he's one of the favorites. So I'm already knowing that this Marica is definitely going to be playing tomorrow. Do you know what I'm saying? And I fear that. And if he plays, target the life out of him. Overrun him in midfield, and trust me, he will get rattled. This guy gets rattled, bro. And once Eze blitzes him, puts him on his ass, he'll just pull him back, yellow. Then if you lot go 1-0 up, he'll give him a double. You'll give him a 2-footed tackle, bro. Switch him, lights out, and he gets a red card, bro. I'm telling you, I already know it, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want Xhaka to play against you lot because you lot have a decent midfield, a good midfield, and you are very good on the counter. And I just think that he's going to be overrun. And this is why I get so annoyed that we are not. This guy's still not linked to leaving the club. Bellerin's linked to leaving the club. The flipping Spanish Freddie Mercury. Lokonga, all these man, yeah, but Xhaka's still staying. I don't get it, bro. Would you take Xhaka?
No.
Meu Deus. Oh. This is what I'm saying, bro. This is what I'm saying. I mean, what part of our team do you think you guys will be looking to take advantage of?
Definitely Xhaka, definitely White. And start. And maybe Zinchenko, because I know he's going to go forward. So if we can break quickly, because obviously with Pep, he didn't necessarily have to track back as much because City always had the ball. So this might be a little bit different for him as an experience. So yeah, definitely the fullbacks and obviously isolate Xhaka, 100%.
No, 100%. I mean, we're going to see with Zinchenko. I think he was a good signing, but I don't think he's world class. And this is why when I see people getting overly excited, I'm like, yo, calm down. Like, it's a good signing, but stop making it seem like we just bought Roberto Carlos in his prime. Like, it's not that. We didn't buy Marcelo in his prime. You know what I'm saying? Like, relax. Like, it's good. Don't get me wrong. It's good. But it's not like, outstanding or anything like that. And I feel the same about Gabriel Jesus. He's had a very, very, very good preseason. I've been very, very impressed. My thing is not so much that he doesn't have the ability. My thing is, if he's having a bad game, if he's suspended, if he's injured, who else have we got? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, you need a squad. When you're looking at, let's be fair, as football fans, we've all bashed Liverpool and said, a couple of seasons ago, they haven't got no rotation. Other than Mane and Salah, who else have they got? And then they started working on it. They started getting Jota, they started getting Diaz, they started getting these players. You need a squad. And the problem I have with Arsenal fans, a lot of times they say, but he's good as a rotation. Yeah, but that rotation that you're not rating and saying he's only good for rotation, one day we may have to rely on him. Like we relied on some of these rotation players when we were the favourites to get top 4 last season, and we flopped. Surprise, surprise. El Nene ain't good enough. He ain't been good enough 3-4 years ago. Rob Holding ain't good enough. He ain't been good enough 3-4 years ago. There's so many of them. And this is why I get tired of the same crap. Do you know what I'm saying? I mean, for me this season, You said that your expectation for Crystal Palace is 9th to 12th. My expectation for Arsenal is get into a title race and win the Europa. If he doesn't do that, get out. Get out. You can't spend almost £400 million and the only expectation is only top 4. Now, that's not good enough. Be in a title race and get Europa League, yeah, and then okay, because he's had more than enough money. I mean, Vieira, how long and how much money has it taken for him to change Palace from Roy Hodgson Palace to Patrick Vieira Palace?
So last season was 65 million, I reckon. Yeah, about 65 million. And under one season, this season we've spent 40. No, 35, 36 million.
Okay, so roughly 100 million.
Yeah.
And yet you lot got an identity. You're playing the way you want to play, X, Y, and Z. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, what do you make of Patrick Vieira? You know what I mean? Like, I don't watch every Palace game, etc. But what do you make of him? And do you think he can become an elite manager from what you've seen?
Absolutely. So impressed. I think when he got rumoured to come to take over our club, a lot of people were like, there was an unknown entity about it. But what I looked obviously back at his career and I'm thinking, if you can go and humble yourself to go and coach in the MLS, I'm happy with that. That's something tells me that you're willing to give any club a challenge and give it a go. And then he came in and after like 2-3 preseason games, he's got the likes of James Tompkins and Joe Ward trying to play out from the back. And I was sitting there like this, like, wait, even with Tompkins and Ward, he wants to play out with the back, from the back. So what happens if he gets better players in? He then obviously got Gay and Anderson, and they're doing it so much better than obviously the likes of what Tompkins and Ward could do. So definitely happy with him. Ecstatic with what he's doing with the youngsters. You know, we've overturned our squad. We had an average age of like 30 before, which is now 23, 24. I think we might be the second youngest squad behind you guys, if memory serves me right, and stuff. So to have that turnaround in over a year, the style of play, to make Sellers Park a fortress, all that in the space of a year shows that he's got a lot about him. You know, I know a lot of Arsenal fans are like, you're just warming him up for us and stuff. I'm just like, leave our gaffer alone, please, and stuff. But if I were to obviously put my non-biased head on, I won't be surprised if a bigger club went in for him. I think he's good enough to take that challenge. If Frank Lampard could get the Chelsea job and Gerrard can get a club like Aston Villa, why not?
Nah, I hear you, but you know in this football thing, there's a lot of favourites in it. You know how it goes, man.
Oh,
you know?
yes.
I'm gonna be real. I don't give a crap. Yeah, any field that put that don't like what I'm about to say, I don't care. I want to see more ethnic minority managers in football. We are always deemed as good players. I don't understand why we're not deemed as good managers. Do you know what I'm saying? This is when what was it? It was at Nottingham Forest. Chris Hutton?
Chris Hughton.
Chris Hughton, that's it. Like when I saw him, I wanted him to win. I can't lie, I had a bias. It's just because he was black. Yeah, because there's not enough. It's not because I prefer black managers to any other. It's not that. There's just not enough.
It's just not enough. Yeah. So we have to hope for them to do well so the next crop can come up. That's literally what it is, really.
You get what I'm saying? When Sol Campbell was doing that, I was like, I want this guy to be a bit, because there's not enough. Like we need one that reaches like Klopp, Pep levels, but then people start like, you know, even Arab managers or Asian managers or any, I don't care, just other ethnic managers. We don't see it. It's not just about black managers. I want to see different ethnicities all around the world. Do you know what I'm saying? Because I'm sure that there's loads of people that can bring more to the game. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with the current, but the thing is, everyone should be given a chance. It's not, you know, it's just not enough, bro. It's not enough. And this is why I'm rooting for managers that Chris Hughton, I don't really rate him like that. You know what I'm saying? But I want him to succeed because I'm like, yo.
You know, you can rate him now. He's like kind of like DOF at Ghana. He's the one that's helped get Hudson-Odoi there, Lamptey, Inaki Williams. They're all turning around and they're doing in Ghana. So
But Ghana, yeah? Go on, Black Stars, man. Go on, Black Stars.
World Cup stadiums, we're coming.
That's what I'm talking about, man. But yeah, man, like for me, I just feel like I'm not confident for this match, bro. I can't be. I'm nervous, bro. Like I'm nervous, but I do believe that I don't see us getting a win. I'm telling you right now, I don't see us getting a win, bro. Like I'm not convinced by Sevilla and Chelsea. All that shows me is how we can play, and if we don't play like that, then I'm gonna be on his neck. If we do play like that, then cool. I'm more than happy to be wrong, because if I'm wrong, then it's for my club to succeed on the back of me being wrong. I'm more than happy for that. But until I see that on a consistent basis, then my opinion ain't really gonna change, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I just, bro. I'm still annoyed with this transfer window. I know you seem quite chilled about your transfer window for Palace. For me, I'm still very annoyed, bro. Like the fact that we're giving in Nketiah the number 14, the fact that we didn't go for Basuma, the fact that we're not going in for Tielemans and we're allowing him to be touted up for other clubs, the fact that even out there in Paqueta, Juventus are looking at him, Tottenham are looking at him. Do you know what I mean? Like Martinez was almost the next flipping Tony Adams, according to Super Arsenal fans, until he signed to Man United, and all of a sudden, no, he's too short. He's too short. Yeah, all of a sudden, him being the same size as the Minions is now a problem. But they were loading him up a couple of months ago.
Yeah, the Rafinha one was bad.
The Rafinha one.
I saw photoshops of him in the shirt and stuff. Like it was peak.
Bro, I'm tired. Look at my eyes. Look at my eyes, bro. I'm tired, bro. I'm tired, bro. This club never doing what needs to be done. And people, oh, don't worry, we're going to get this, we're going to get that, bro. We need Savic, we need Tielemans, we need Maddison, we need all these players, bro. We're going to be serious about competing. We need all these players. And we need Ivan Toney, and we need some wingers, bro. Like, we need a lot. Because you can't spend this much money, and the only thing is top four. Like, that's ridiculous. Do you know what I'm saying? But this manager's getting sacked this year. I'm telling you right now. This manager's getting sacked this season, bro. I'm telling you, he ain't good enough, bro. He weren't good enough. But listen, let's get into some of the comments. Chelsea could be signing Aubameyang. I'm not surprised by this. Tuchel has worked with him at Dortmund. Listen, if he goes to Chelsea, I hope he bangs, because the disrespect Arsenal fans have given to Aubameyang is disgraceful. I remember this guy, literally being the only one at Arsenal scoring goals, and literally they forget about that. But all of a sudden, they got all the patience in the world to say, "Oh, now that Aubameyang's gone, we can give Laka a chance." What has Laka ever done for us? What's he ever done? But you give him more time, that a striker that hasn't been good enough, than the striker that has been good enough on an off season. It makes no sense.
Yeah. It was one season. Yeah, it was one season he had off. Yeah, that's a good point.
This is the mentality of the fans, bro. It's mad. We didn't address the DM, CM, and the season is about to start. 3 DMs, Xhaka, El Nene, Partey, all very slow and technically average. Not a great combination to have. Partey has a bit of athleticism. Is your team roughly ready to go? Like the main players you needed in, ready to go for the season?
Yeah. Yeah. Obviously, the disappointment of not having Elise and Sam Johnston ready, but we're ready.
So how can you not be ready and we're not ready?
I mean, obviously, like Vieira's come out and said, like in the press conference, that the split preseason it wasn't ideal, but I think he's kind of saying that to kind of throw everyone off the radar and not give too much away. I think we're ready. Not saying that tomorrow's game is going to be easy at all, but we'll be up for it. We'll be up for it.
Mad thing, absolute mad thing. Big up Northside, also Manic and Craig. Big up to you, bro. Big up Northside. Always looking forward to your quality streams, great views, and great guests. Listen, talking about great guest people. Flip it. Let me get out the slipper. There's need some Angolan discipline in here. Yeah. Goodbye. Make sure you go like and subscribe for dash this slipper at this camera. Like and subscribe to Eagle Eyed Football. You know what I'm saying? My African brother right now. Make sure you like and subscribe. Yeah. Don't be a VR. This is his 4th stream of the day. 4th, you know. 4th stream. The work is
been out there.
I'm going to have kids to feed. Man has to pay the light bill. Man has to pay the water bill. You know what I mean? Man has to pay tax. And man's out here doing streams and that. Come on, man. Like and subscribe. Eagle-eyed football. Make sure you like and subscribe, and make sure you go follow my guy. Do you know what I'm saying? You just hit 1K now.
Yeah, it's
Congrats,
yesterday.
man. Congrats.
Thank you.
Come on, man. Congrats, bro. It's only up from here. It's only up, man. It's only up. Big up Northside Eagle Eye in the chat. I'm so goddamn sick of Granit Xhaka at this football club. I'm going to spend the entire season roasting the fuck out of him. Big up Northside in the chat. Big up Northside and Rich. Northside in the building. No point even wasting time on Arsenal transfer news anymore. Nothing concrete. Same old names circulating every week. This is the feeling around us. What's the feeling in terms of transfer window around Crystal Palace?
I think for us, it's literally just the right back in the centre mid that we're just hoping we can get before the window closes. And then I think we're set to go for another season, to be honest, and such. We can do okay now, but if we want to really push, get a solid centre midfielder in and a right back, it will be cool.
There you go. Best time to play Palace, first game of the season. Won't be an easy game. Do you agree with that?
You know what? You can look at it both ways. For us, it's like, at least it's a home game. And Friday night under the lights, the atmosphere is going to be crazy, so that could help us. At the same time, nerves could kick in because, like I said, after this, we've got Liverpool. You know, so, and one thing any team doesn't want to do is be losing back-to-back games at the beginning of the season. It just puts so much pressure, you know, so it can go both ways. It's the same for you guys. You wouldn't feel like you're fully ready with your squad yet, but then there's an expectancy for you to go and win this game if you want to make a statement. So either way, I think both teams will be happy with a draw and just move on from there. You know, just get the first one out of the way and then progress from there.
Nah, if we don't win, I'm going to be on this club's neck once again, bro. I don't care, bro. I'm sick and tired of it. I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. But at the same time, I'm so sick of it, bro. Like, I'm not having it, bro. This guy's been able to do whatever he wants. Nah. See, with your man,
to be fair, you've got to go back to seeing yourself as a big club where you're just beating the teams you're supposed to be beating.
Exactly. Do you know what I'm saying? And when you're bringing up statements like you prefer Patrick Vieira over our current manager, them things, they can't run, my guy. They can't run. Do you know what I'm saying? And you know what? I agree with you. Patrick Vieira is a better manager than Arteta. I don't care if any Arsenal fan want to start screaming, crying, talking bucaria. I don't care. I don't care. Yeah? Put the complaints in the complaints box. This guy is a better manager, bro. Better manager. Just based on CV. Just based on CV. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is. It's mad. Arteta is clueless. His man management skills are useless. At least there are no Conor Gallagher. That is true. I am happy about that. Big up Northside, big up to you, bro. Olise is quality player. That guy will go to the top. How can we see that he's quality? And this club doesn't, bro. Like, I'm sick of it, bro. Runnison is on 40k a week with us. That's how embarrassing it is. He's done FA to deserve that, bro. It's mad. 40k, you know. And this
that's a lot of money, you know. That is a lot of money,
bro. And this guy's only worth £5, bro. You can go to Sam's Chicken, get yourself a chicken meal. You know what I'm saying? With extra extra mayo on that. And man's on 40k a week. You know what I'm saying? Sam's Chicken footballer, and he's on 40k a week. I'm sick of it, bro. I'm sick of it. This is Arsenal, bro. And people are, oh, my Northside, why are you so upset? Why are you all so negative? Shut up, man. Big up Northside. I'm very excited for tomorrow, but at the same time, very nervous because Palace isn't the place you want to go for game one, bro. It's going to be Brentford part 2, bro. I can even see us losing this. I can't lie to you, bro. I'm not convinced. Bro. I feel like Vieira's got a number, bro. I can't lie.
He'll have a plan.
It's mad. We have the same 3 DMs as past few years. No improvement and no proven top centre mid. No, we never replaced Santi Cazorla. For me, we still haven't addressed the situation that is required in our team. Exactly, the midfield. Hello, manager AM. I'm an Arsenal fan, but I'm not good at all because why Arsenal refused to sign Tielemans by Sambi Larray from Sierra Leone.
Oh, big
I
up.
don't even know who that guy is.
All the way from. So his name's Sambi Larray. He's from Sierra Leone. Big up to him.
Do you know him? Do you know that player? I don't even know him.
No. What he's saying is that the person is his name is Sambi Larray from Sierra Leone. He sent in the message. Yeah. So he's tuned in from Sierra Leone.
Big up to you, bro. Big up to you. I misinterpreted that. And then Northside and Rich and chat room, big up to you, bro. People, make sure you like and subscribe to Eagle Eyed Football. It's right there. No excuses. The link is also in the title of the video. Make sure you
appreciate that. But don't forget to obviously share Northside as well. Get to 2K. Do that ASAP.
Come on, man. We're there, man. Anyway, I pray that tomorrow will be a winning for us tomorrow. My favorite team, Arsenal, by God grace, by Sambi Larray from Sierra Leone. Thank you very much, bro. Thank you very much. You two, calm down. Stop over exaggerating. You're making too much big deal. Xhaka improved a little bit last season. These fans will never learn. They will never learn. These super fans will never learn, bro. Never learn. And when we underachieve, don't come to me and say, why didn't we strengthen in the midfield in the summer? Because the same bucaria that we had in January, when I said to all the fans, I said, listen, we've done no business in January. If we flop top 4, you'll know why. Because we got rid of 6 players and we didn't replace any of them, and we didn't get rid of a lot more dead wood than we should have. And what happened? In January, after we lose top 4 to Tottenham. In January, we should have stripped and shut the hell up to field of vaca. I'm sick and tired, bro. These men only want to complain when we fail. I'm telling you the facts right now. This guy ain't it. My guy Rich wouldn't even take it. My guy Rich, look at even the microphone coming up. Even Rich won't have him at Crystal Palace. I'm not shitting on Crystal, but even he won't have him. Do you know what I'm saying? So what makes it really improved a little bit? What improvement did you see from Granit Xhaka? What? The only improvement is he wasn't giving away red cards. Well done. Fucking hell. It's only taking you until 31 years old to flipping give red cards away. What are you talking about? Big up to everyone else that's locked in and everyone else that watches the videos, and you lot are the top elite, you lot are the real Arsenal fans that know what I'm talking about. All of a sudden it's an improvement at Arsenal not giving away red cards.
The community want the slipper to come out.
The slipper has to come out because this is what I'm talking about. What makes success? Go suck your mum about success, bro. You don't know the half about success, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? In the Invincibles team, Granit Xhaka be water boy, Lucas boy. You know what I'm saying? He would be, if he was in the team, if he was in the squad, in the Invincibles, he would be Cons and Bibs boy. Cons and Bibs boy. And you're trying to gas him to me. Get out of here. Don't piss me off, man. My blood pressure going up. You know what I'm saying? You're not going to exploit Arsenal. Tomorrow is going to be the opposite. But do you see the bullshit I got? Do you have to deal with Crystal Palace fans like this?
We're pretty level-headed. There are. Don't get me wrong. There are some on Twitter that will lose their mind over nothing. But all in all, we're pretty level-headed.
This is what I'm saying. The new wave right now, because you always got Project Youth, trust the process. What else have you got? Project Youth, all the buzzwords that goes around Arsenal. Every year, new catchphrase. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Just all of them ones. So listen, this transfer window is another one. Some of these Arsenal fans say he's versatile. He could play right back, CM, DM, winger, striker, jack of all trades, master of none. What do you make of players that can play multiple positions but are average at all of them?
Now you have to master at least one before you can be versatile.
This is why you're my guy, bro. This is what it's not even a complicated. It's not even complicated, bro. But come on, bro. Rich, I'm tired, bro. This is what I got to battle every day, bro. Every day. Every day. Big up to you, Arsenal Manic, bro. I'm sick of it, bro. Oh, we can play every position, but every position that you play, you're a 4 out of 10. Do I care? No, go down to League One. Bro, I'm tired, bro. You know what I'm saying? These pussios are just stressing me out. How can you spend 370 million and 5 out of the 7 best players were not signed under you? Saliba, ESR, Saka, Tini, and Martin.
That's mad. Wow.
Do you think Arteta gets way too much credit? Big up to you, Jobinho, for the super chat. Do you think he gets too much credit?
He's done an okay job. An okay job, that's all. And I'm glad that I think just listen to other fans, Arsenal fans, and speaking to them, they're saying like this year is it. It has to be this year, or he's got to go. Like he has to make have a statement, like a proper statement season.
Bro, I don't know. I mean, for Patrick Vieira, I mean, I know you guys. I mean, if he gets any lower than 12, do you think is that the only time you can see him getting fired at Crystal Palace?
Nah, no, the fans will riot.
Is it? So yeah, even if he got 15th,
they'll be disappointed.
Yeah,
but what he's done already for us, could you see, like? We made the FA Cup semi-final, playing a decent brand of football. You know, we should have finished top 10 as well, but we missed chances and conceded late goals. I think our fan base will be very patient with him. You know.
What was your highest position with Roy Hodgson?
It wasn't that high. I think our highest position ever, was Neil Warnock. I think we finished 9th.
9th?
I want to say, yeah. Okay. This was like quite some time back and whatnot. And then obviously on the Pardew, we made the FA Cup final. But in trying to make the FA Cup final, we nearly got relegated. You know, so to be able to make an FA Cup semi-final and finish mid-table comfortably for his first season, unbelievable.
Mad. Listen, at least you're seeing progress, bro. I ain't seeing no progress. I'm just seeing money getting spent, and I'm seeing the same buccaneer, bro. Like honestly, like this guy barely got 5th last season, playing his strongest side week in, week out. Now he's got more positions than in Europe. I don't see it happening because he ain't addressed a lot, and now he's gonna have to stretch the squad. And when you're stretching the squad, you can't play your strongest team week in, week out. And this is why I think he's not going to do that great. And with Tottenham actually going out there and addressing the weakest bits in their side, this is why I feel like, I'm telling you, this guy ain't the truth, bro. He's going to be exposed this year. And I'm just going to laugh because I know this guy ain't good enough. We got this, bro. Did you see Arteta put those speakers on training, playing You'll Never Walk Alone, and we still lost 4-0? That man is a joke.
Sorry, let me get my flip-flop for that one. Oh, what was he doing? What was he doing?
Get a flip-flop out, bro. I'm telling you, this pussy, bro. You'll never walk alone through 4-0. Look at this.
Yeah, that's so embarrassing.
Bro, it's embarrassing, bro. It's embarrassing. You know what I'm saying? All I kept hearing him say is, guys, I wanted to structure and push it and try it, and we try it, and we have the philosophy and the aggressivity and the bro, shut the fuck up, bro. Unai Emery couldn't even speak proper English here, and my guy got more tune out of players that were dead wood, and you can speak English, bro, and you're dead. Guys. Believe that we're in Anfield. Bro, why are we playing We'll Never Walk Alone for 90 minutes when they only sing it for 1-2 minutes, bro? Bro, I'm telling you, bro, sack this guy, give him his P40, happy slap him with his P45 and get him out of this club. He's not good enough. Bro, imagine this, yeah? And listen, people, everyone that's watching right now, yeah? My review of episode 1 to 3 will be out on Saturday. I'm probably going to be doing it. Wait till when I put the thumbnail out with the time. It's probably going to be 12 o'clock because Saturday I've got a concert to go to. So I'm going to do it from 12 p.m. or 1 p.m. around that time. Anyway, why would you go out and get the youngest team with youngsters under a manager that's also learning his trade? Would it not make a lot more sense if you're going to get youngsters, at least put elite coaching around them? Because you already know that youngsters are, they're not consistent. They're learning their trade. So get somebody that can give them elite training so that you can progress them along their way a lot faster, because this manager doesn't have to do things like put your hands together. That's one thing you're going to see in the film. Guys, please rub your hands and believe that we're going to win this match. Push it and try it and believe that we're going to win this match. Bro, you don't need to do all of that. The manager already knows what he's doing, and these players, the development is going to be a lot faster because these managers are proven. Do you know what I'm saying? But you're getting an amateur teaching amateurs. It doesn't make any sense.
It's crazy. It is crazy. He's got a very big season ahead of him. Very big season ahead of him.
I'm sick of it. No side, you're too funny. Get the damn slipper, no side. I'm telling you, bro. I swear I'm gonna dash that slipper at his head, bro. Best looking Spanish we know, bro. This guy is a Spanish Andres Villas-Boas, bro. F this guy, bro. This guy is dead, bro. You know what I mean? He's dead. I expect the draw because Crystal Palace is no punching bag, and Arsenal, despite the good signs in the pre-season, may be complacent because of the results they got in pre-season. Thank you, Francisco. What do you make of that? What is your score? Because we're going to lock off in a bit. What's your prediction?
I've gone 2-2. 2-2. Yeah.
Okay.
And such. I feel we'll make a mistake, and I think it'll be Gaeta to make one. I think we'll be winning and we'll concede like a stupid goal.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. You see 2-2. Okay, cool. To be honest, I've gone for a draw as well. I think we're going to draw 1-1. I think it's going to be 1-1. I don't see us beating you. I really don't see us beating you. I do see Gabriel Jesus scoring, but I see you guys equalizing. Most likely Zaha or Eze. I don't see us winning. But listen, like I said before, I'm more than happy to be proven wrong. And if I'm proven wrong, it's only to the benefit of my club. So it is what it is. Listen, what is your expectation this season?
I'm not one of the type of I'm not one of the Palace fans that are saying, "Oh, he must get this now."
Okay,
let's just keep building slowly. Like, we've had a fantastic first year. Second year syndrome does happen to some people. Let's just build slowly. Let's just progress, and that's why I said anything from 9 to 12, I won't be mad at. Next season after, that's when I'm thinking, can we push? Can we break that top 8, that monopoly?
Right.
Like, can we cheekily get a Europa Conference League place and stuff? And then we'll see from there. But from being 12 years ago, we could have been no more. We could have been completely gone. To being an established Premier League side now, I can't complain.
I guess maybe, obviously, I can't speak for you guys as Crystal Palace fans, but I guess you guys are very stagnant but safe under Roy Hodgson for quite a while. And it seemed like Crystal Palace was just happy to be stagnant.
Happy to be there.
Not push up to go higher, but they're not going to drop too far down. It's kind of just there. You're above a Watford, that's a yo-yo club, but you're just there. And I guess now that you're seeing progression, you kind of want to see the whole progress through, because you are seeing genuine progression and you are
absolutely
seeing change, and on a budget that's not like us, where we're outspending teams that are overperforming us. Like, we're outspending Liverpool, and they won Champions League and Premier League. You know what I'm saying? But
that's the main reason why I want us to obviously still have the expectations high, but don't get mad if it's still around the 10th, 11th, 12th pick, because we're not spending like other clubs are.
Right.
It's gonna take time. There's teams around us that have spent 60, 70, 80 million easy. West Ham have done I know they're not around us, but West Ham's done a madness. Villa as well, they spent a lot of money. So we spent 36 million. Let's just take our time and we'll get up there. We'll get there. We can get Europe in the next 5 years if we continue in this trajectory. I think, like a Conference League.
Listen, I wish I was so optimistic about my club the way you are with your club. Do you know what I'm saying? I see Tottenham fans being very optimistic, and I can see why. I see you being optimistic about your club, and I can see why. With my club, I'm sorry, I don't see why I should be so optimistic because I'm not seeing the relevant. I'm seeing the money being spent, but not in the positions and in the qualities of players that I want. And especially when this club comes out and says we want the right player, and then I'm seeing flops like Trusty and Lokonga and Davaj and Tomiyasu not being good enough and Ben White not being able to defend and signings like that. It doesn't fill me with optimism. Do you know what I'm saying? So listen, man. May the best team win tomorrow. Hopefully we beat you. I hope that we do beat you. And people, make sure you go like and subscribe to Eagle-Eyed Football, because if we beat him tomorrow, you can go on his channel and chat shit and go in his comments and then he can hold it. You know what I'm saying? So if
Let me just tell you something. We don't hide.
We don't hide. Okay, cool. If you lose tomorrow, you better come back then.
No, 100. I'll come back because we'll most likely do a reaction because obviously I'm at the game and stuff, and we'll probably record some.
Are you going to the game?
Yeah. I'm a season ticket holder now, so I'll be at the game. Oh,
wow.
Yeah, so we'll probably do some filming after the game as well, like get some fan reactions and stuff, and then we'll do our own reaction probably on the Saturday, maybe, and yeah, take it from there. But I'll come back.
Nah, calm down. We do it. So have you only go to home matches or you go away as well?
Yeah, mainly home.
Okay. Nah, that's cool, man. That's cool, bro. Listen, at least you got a stadium where you can sing. I'm telling you right now, I went to the Watford game, the first game of the season in the Championship against Sheffield. Bro, that atmosphere was better than the Emirates. And before people try to say, oh, you just want to always shit on Arsenal. No, bro. It's a library. It is a live, bro. It is boring. The Emirates is boring, bro. When I went back, and it's not because of the fans, it's because the stewards. The stewards always telling you, sit down. Shut the hell up, bro. I'm not at the opera, bro. This isn't Phantom of the Opera. Piss off, bro. Go get laid. Go on Tinder, make an application, and get laid, bro. Why are you rattled that I'm singing and cheering on my team, bro? Do you know what I'm saying? And that's why I got fed up of it. I'm like, bro, this is football, man. At Watford, bro, you had the women, the kids, everyone cheering, but the atmosphere was electric, bro. And the way they were playing counter-attacking football, I'm thinking, bruv, I'm having more fun coming to Watford, fam. £25, not no dickhead price to go watch Arsenal. £25, bruv. You know what I mean? Half the money to go get some new trainers at JD. You know what I'm saying? Bro, and I was excited. You know what I'm saying? Me, my boy, his little brother, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was lit, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, honestly, yeah, new stadiums are overrated. In terms of atmosphere, overrated.
Absolutely.
The worst thing you lot can do is get a new stadium. It'll take the heart out of your team. You can't cheer, you can't do nothing, bro. It's dead, bro. It's dead. You got to sit down. Bro, sit down like my guy pays my electric bill. Piss off, bro. You know what I'm saying? Listen, what do you make of it? Do you want a new stadium?
No. The only thing that we're trying to get planning permission for is to just expand one of the stands. To get it. I think because we hold about 24,000, so we're trying to make it like 34, 35, but still stay at Sellers Park.
Bro, expanding is calm, but new stadium, bro. Even like my manager's a West Ham fan, and he's like, bro, it's not like it was at Upton Park, bro. Like they all start getting bougie, like. It's not the same, bro. Like, it's not like Highbury Day, people. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, I don't know, but it sucks that the football, we saw it during COVID. Last thing I'm going to say on it, we saw during COVID. Our passionate fans, football is like any other sport.
Yeah.
It's the fans. Yes, the sport is great, but it's also the fans. When you see the fans cheering, jeering, all of that, bro, that's what makes football so funny, so exciting. Like, I'm not even a Watford fan, but I almost felt like a Watford fan watching them because it was the passion I could see from the fans. I don't get that at the stadium. Of course, there's passionate Arsenal fans. Of course, there's old school Arsenal fans and new school Arsenal fans that want to show that. But when you have stewards telling you to sit down, bro, I'm a happy slap you with that bib, bro. What are you doing? What are you? I paid my money, bro. I didn't get in here for free. You know what I'm saying? But listen, it is what it is, man. And may that atmosphere, keep helping Crystal Palace and help you lot, you know what I mean, up the league and you lot to more success. Obviously, 100%. Not at the detriment of Arsenal, but it is what it is. I'm telling you, enjoy it, bro. Enjoy it.
100%. We're gonna be loud and proud on that, 100%.
If your club ever gets a new stadium, trust me, that just gets ripped out, bro. That's my opinion, anyway. That's my opinion.
No, I totally agree.
It is what it is. People, make sure you like and subscribe to Eagle Eyed Football, Rich's channel. Good brother. And we will be seeing him soon. Hopefully,
100%.
we get the 3 points against Crystal Palace. Rich, coming on, bro.
No, listen, thank you for the invite. Obviously, your journey as well to 2K. Let's make sure we get you there. Smash the like button on this stream as well, and all the other streams. You know how it is. Support no side. Keeps it real, passionate. That's what we are. We're fans. We're fans.
There you go. We're out.